Congratulations, our pioneers of education. But now we're going to turn to a pioneer of the JHS. And we're going to have, let's see what my notes are, Ron Marcus, who is an incorporated, one of the incorporators of the original Jewish Historical Society almost 35 years ago. And he will give you a terrific overview of Lester in his few minutes that he has. We talked about that. And then we have a video. So come on up, Ron Marcus.
And thank you for the honor of asking me to do this. A lifelong Stanford resident, Lester Sharlach, has been involved with Jewish Historical Society of Fairfield County as one of our founding members since 1983, when he responded to an ad that Erwin Miller had placed in the Stanford Advocate, seeing that there was asking them to join in preserving the community's vibrant past. Lester succeeded Erwin as the second president of Jewish Historical Society from 1988 to 1990. Throughout the organization's many moves, from storage closet at the Stanford Jewish Community Center to Prospect Street to Summer Street, and now the current location in Stanford Springdale, Lester has strived as it's wearing so many hats, so many positions, and also for his trusted advice. Born in Stanford in 1929, Lester lived with his parents at Stanford's East Side and attended Rogers School before graduating from Stanford High School in 1947. He spent his entire career as a local merchant running Rovin's curtain shops in Stamford, Greenwich, Wilton, and Westport before retiring in 1984. In 1972, he was one of the founding board members of the Liberty National Bank of Stamford, which was later acquired by Connecticut National Bank and Trust, now part of the Bank of America. In retirement, Lester has become increasingly active in the community. An avid collector, he assembled a PowerPoint presentation of his early Stanford collection postcards and historical ephemera, which he gives before local groups and senior centers. In addition to JHS, he and his wife Elaine were co-founders of the Southwestern Connecticut chapter of Parents and Friends of Lesbians and Gays, where they helped many parents through what was, at that time, often a very difficult period of coping with the news that a child was gay. Elaine and Lester were also active with the Triangle Community Center in Norwalk, which honored them earlier in the year for 35 years of making Fairfield County a better place for the LGBT community. In conjunction with the honors, Stanford's Mayor David Martin proclaimed March 11, 2017 as Elaine and Lester Sharlach Day in the city of Stanford to recognize the couple's efforts. Lester continues to serve the community, visiting Jewish seniors services and Waveney Care Center each week with his wife Elaine and their certified therapy dog, Harry, to bring cheer and companionship to the residents. Lester is also busy with JHS working on our oral history project, as well as researching and developing a database of Stanford Jewish-owned businesses in downtown Stanford during the first half of the 20th century. For our upcoming exhibit from peddler to bricks and mortar?
It's time.
Time? Okay, I'm sorry. This is what good timekeepers are for. And with that, I thank you all for this honor, and I thank you for for the honor, giving it to Lester. He certainly deserves it. He's a remarkable individual and a valued member of the Jewish Historical Society of Fairfield County. Thank you.
So now, in Lester's own words, we will hear his story. Thank you, Ron. Where's Lester?
Well, thank you all for coming. My wife and I were both Stanford natives, and our children are all born in Stanford, and we're fortunate that they're all here to join us today. So I want to thank them, and thank my wife of 66 years, and in the short video that you saw, I'm sure that Dr. Noy gave this patient 2 5s. That's how that ended up. Delighted to be introduced by Ron, because I can remember when I responded to the ad that Erwin Miller had put in the paper. Erwin, who was here today, Ron, who was here today, was the only other person in the audience that was one of the original people to get together with Erwin Miller, who was an amateur historian. He was pictured on the video with his wife Vivian. Erwin presently is a resident of Maplewood and Strawberry Hill in Norwalk in the memory care. But when he was active in the society, he would get together with his wife Vivian, who was our archivist at the time, and pick photographs out that Erwin and I would display in the showcase in the lobby of the JCC. We did that together for about 18 years. And we really owe the formation of the Jewish Historical Society to Erwin Miller. And I'm really gratified at the accomplishments we have made, both with the increase in membership and all the book talks, the library, the speakers, the website we run, the archives. The oral histories are great. If anyone here has not been interviewed, it's a wonderful opportunity to share your life experiences, and we give you a copy of the DVD so you can share it with your family. And I want you to remember that today's news is yesterday. It would be what was the history. So if you want to find something that we have in our archives, you're welcome to contact us. Our next project is going to be on the merchants, family-owned businesses of Stamford, Connecticut from 1900 to about 1980. So if you have any family members or friends or anything that you want to share with us about Stanford, please contact us, one of the board members, or you can find our website and contact us there. In conclusion, I want to thank all the members of the Heritage Committee, and especially our leader, President, who, unlike things in Washington, she has 100% of approval ratings. So thank you, Alyssa. And I thank everyone for attending today.
Okay. Lester, we have something for you to remember us by and remember this day. It's the 2017 Jewish Historical Society Heritage Award. Lester Sharlach leads by example with his dedication to service, enthusiasm, and caring for JHS and the entire community. And your spine says, words without deeds are nothing. One must show the way by example. David Ben-Gurion. And we also have something from Ava.
Actually, it's not for me, but it is representing. It is congratulations on behalf of a citation from the state of Connecticut, recognizing the many years of service to the British Historical Society, and also from Mayor David Martin. In all the proclamations, it says today is the day, but you're all sharing the same day. So today is the day that we're being honored by Mayor.
Thank you very much.